stuck with it. Hey, I was talking about our aging infrastructure and what we're doing. I've heard that some of the pipes we're using were put in before World War II. Is that the case, and how are we addressing some of that?
Yeah, so like in a lot of larger, older cities like Corpus, San Antonio, Austin, we have water lines that were put in the 1930s and 40s, and they're still there. Some of them are in remarkably good shape, but some of them need to be replaced. And so we're actually working on two sort of different tracks right now. We're working on a line replacement program where we're spending about $50 million a year, and we'll, over the next 10 years, spend about $500 million on water line replacement. And the second track is right now, it has to do with the drought. And that's what you're seeing a lot of right now, where you see most of our employees are engaged, water utility, Corpus Christi Water employees engaged in repairing broken lines due to the moving and shifting earth due to the drought. And so the men and women in Corpus Christi Water, I think, are just doing an amazing job, and they're really the heroes of the day on how many water line breaks that they're dealing with. Just today, we had around 30 water line breaks, and on a normal day, we do have 3 or 4. But the aging system is definitely something that we're working on. It is mostly the water lines that were put in, back in the 30s and 40s, and even through the 60s and 70s. Those are all water lines that we're working on replacing. We've got some 1,800 miles of water mains in our city, and we're concentrating in areas where we have a substantial number of breaks, and so that's what we're working on.
Let me ask you this. I've got just about 45 seconds here, but I know we're being asked to use less water because of the ongoing drought, and I understand that sometimes that can also put pressure on our water delivery system and even cause some water quality issues. Are we doing anything to kind of protect against that?
No, no, we're not. I mean, just because we're in a drought doesn't mean we're going to lessen our resolve to have the best quality water available and possible. We just recently put 2 elevated storage tanks online at Holly Road and Rand Morgan. That's close to 4 million gallons of elevated water that we put online here in just the last probably 3 or 4 weeks. So we've got those 2 tanks back up and running. Our pressures are average, running normal. Our volumes coming out of Owen Stevens is still around 100 million gallons a day. We would actually like to drop that to around 90 million gallons a day. But on an average day that's not drought related, not in the dead dog days of summer, we're in the 80 to 90 million gallons per day. But because of the heat and the drought, we're running about 100 million. So we're in really good shape on our volume and our water pressure right now. So that's not an issue.
All right, Mike Murphy, thanks again so much for your time. Sorry it took us this long to get there, but we hope to talk with you again somewhere down the road.
Okay, look forward to it. Thank you.
All right,
conserve your water.
When we come back.